What's up, buddy?
It's review time.
It is review time. Optik 2, the sequel. Hello, who is it? Lucy! Optik 2 from our friends up north. This is gonna pull from the aesthetic of the Optik 1, that darling shape that we know, 40-degree closure, full hand as we kind of term it. Big difference is they went away from that variable brake that we saw on the Optik, the original Optik, which kind of gave you this idea that you could kind of manipulate it from more of a finger base, kind of a pinchier motion, to more of a full hand. Let's lace in that center brake. Let's give you a more defined hinging motion. And this is gonna pull from the sensation and the really, really phenomenal first impression that the sibling IV glove gave. We find that now on Optik 2.
Yeah, it keeps it nice and consistent. That way you're not trying to change, or if you accidentally break the glove in the wrong way and now it feels awkward. Nice consistency, keeps in line with making sure it's the opposite of the IV. Nice little change.
But it gives that really, really good first impression. Single T construction on the stock glove. You can go bananas on custom with their double anchor, their floating T. We looked at the back of the glove, very similar to Optik first iteration. You've got your 3-prong system as far as connectivity goes. Finger strap across the back, give you that kind of panini sensation in the back. Boa across the back of the hand. That's the best one in my opinion, the one across the back of the hand.
Yeah, fantastic. It's nice and consistent. If you feel like sometimes your hand's slipping out of that glove, this is actually gonna, when we tighten that up, it's gonna put your hand deeper into that glove, make you feel more connected to it, easier to close.
Nice, and then obviously we finish with another bow across the wrist, no more of this nonsense. So once you kind of set everything, kind of sets it. Nice little small change, they did away with the SBA material, which I actually love, but they did go to that DigiGrip kind of techier material inside the glove, so that, with the boas, with the finger strap, all that stuff, nice connectivity throughout. It's a constant talking point we get. My glove is slipping, how can I stay in it? We're just trying to find better ways to recreate the mousetrap. That might be one advantage to it, going with that tackier material on the inside of the glove. When we look at the back, right around the thumb, small tab, little change, small little add. No more static strap here. It's full elastic, so maybe that's one less hiccup on the closure. We tell goalies all this time, stop trying to wrench down the back of the glove. The accordion protection, it does nothing for really keeping your hand in it. If anything, it actually impedes the closure of the glove. So the less static we can find on the backhand of the glove, the more likely it is to want to wrap and close around you when you need to make that snapping motion. So small little add. Can't see if it's gonna hurt. I imagine it would definitely help. But this pulls from everything we saw in Optik, going back to even sub 3. It's got that darling shape that a lot of cats like. Nice full hand closure. This kid was catching everything in our video review. Not always the case, and I'm not knocking on you, man, but we get new gloves to review, and sometimes they're just, you're fighting them the whole time. This kid was catching everything with this glove. We literally took the tags off and just got right out there. So phenomenal first impression. These guys crush it as far as design. And then the thing that everyone wants to talk about is the graphic. No shortage of ideas up there. You can go bananas in custom. Plays right into what we see on the pad, and the blockers get that big explosion, and it's not always easy to create a matching graphic on a glove just based on the weirdness. The geometric shape of the glove does not mimic that of a pad or a blocker, but they did a great job on that. If you want to learn more about Optik 2 Catch, check out the link in the description just below.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out the new features on the pads and blocker.
For Lee, Whack, Optik 2.